Hi, I'm Debbie Peterson, founder of the Wellness Gala. We promote the healing benefits of integrative medicine and holistic choices available to everyone. I've experienced their life-changing results firsthand, and I can't wait to share these options with you on our show, Balance Your Life. Each week, along with my co-hosts, Barb and Dina, we'll be bringing you experts in fitness, food, health, beauty, and wellness, with options, tips, and techniques for a balanced mind, body, and spirit. On today's show, we'll talk with Jen Bane about her holistic healing journey with muscular dystrophy. Then we'll chat with Lee Grabarczyk about his intuitive abilities and his fabulous artwork. But first, we visit the Wellness Inspiration to learn about their revolutionary fat melting machine and everything else they offer. Hi, everyone. We're here today in Ramsey, New Jersey at the Wellness Inspiration, and we're with Dr. Val and Dr. Colleen.
Hello.
Hi, welcome.
Yeah, thanks for having us here today. We know you do so many great things.
Yes. Well, thanks for coming.
Yeah. So tell us, what is the Wellness Inspiration?
Well, first, we are an incorporation within Back to Health Chiropractic and Integrated Wellness. That's the chiropractic end of what we do.
Yes.
And we are two chiropractors that have known each other since chiropractic school. And we decided that we wanted to do something different and together and create something. So she brought me in and we created the Wellness Inspiration together.
Yes, absolutely.
Love it.
How did you come up with the name? I mean, we know the story, but I think it's worth talking about.
Oh, yeah. So as we were thinking about all this stuff and where we were going to go, we wanted to go into a educational kind of background, place. But then it really morphed into inspiring people and bringing out the want for people to, be well, stay well, and kind of get to those places that they really want to be at with their health.
So we just wanted something that incorporated everything because we're not a one-trick pony office.
No, we're not.
And I have to say, the energy here is fantastic. You feel it, actually, even before you come in. They have a sign. Did you see the sign?
I did.
Come in, we're awesome.
Yeah, I love that.
And then you come in and you feel good walking in, and then the energy is continued. So it is inspirational.
That's what we've been hoping to gain with people, and we do hear that a lot. Patients come in and they're like, "Wow, it's so cool in here." It's
you've definitely achieved that.
Yes.
That's fantastic. And I know, actually, because we've seen you in the past with some aura.
Yes,
machines.
we do energy work.
Yes.
We do energy work and energy healing and aura analysis with our Healy device. And we have different programs that we can run for people just so everybody can get together and just feel great.
That's awesome. I love it.
Yeah, we kind of touch on all the various ways that you can, access frequencies, because frequencies are everywhere. It's everything.
Right.
Is it typical that the patient will come in and say, "I'm here just for this," or do they come in for general health, and wellness?
It's kind of all over the board with that. Like we bring in people for lots of different reasons. Chiropractic is probably the main one. And then we now recently have started a frequency-based program that is red light. It's red light laser and infrared light, which is just other forms of frequency. So,
oh wow, that sounds cool.
And the primary focus with that is body contouring, but weight loss and skin tightening and fat loss.
Really?
Loss. Yes.
Wow. Fat loss. There's a lot of red light devices out there on the market, but this is like second to none because it's not just red light. So we incorporate it with other stuff. It's infrared and red light, so it actually helps with inflammation. We have patients that go on it to decrease the inflammation in their body. We're rehabbing someone's leg with it, and the typical thing that it's designed for is fat loss and body.
Oh, we love that.
Yeah, we love that.
I'm in the health industry, and I am so, I want to hear how this works.
What we do first is we do a demo to see how the energy and the lights work with the person, because there's two types of packages. There's the aesthetics package, which is more of the cellulite, stretch marks, tightening of the skin, and then there's the fat loss package.
Oh my gosh.
Where it's more of like sessions and the deeper fat. But we have you come in for a demo just to see how everything
the demo
works
is what
for
gives
you.
us the idea.
Amazing. So you can do both.
Yes.
Okay.
So
that sounds great.
you need to do this.
I do need to do this.
Because you're always,
Yes,
this is
can I
like,
do this?
Listen,
Why
we have
not?
no problem marking your journey of fat loss.
Okay, all right. Full
got you.
disclosure then. I will start on a new wellness
I will be
journey.
your cheerleader.
Thank you. All right.
And we will be your guide.
There we go.
Okay,
Love it.
Great. Okay, so I guess we start from the beginning?
Absolutely.
You got
Show
it. We'll
everybody
do a
what we're
demo
going to
for
do.
you.
Okay,
Okay.
fantastic. All right, let's go.
So we're gonna talk
Okay.
a little bit about this, what this is all about. You know,
All
we
right.
want to explain a little bit how the lights actually work on your body, so you
Okay.
get an idea. Our device actually, the Invisared, has 2 different lights in it. So we have a red light laser, and we
Okay.
also have infrared. So you can kind of see in this diagram, the red light is what goes more superficially into the skin. But the infrared, the second one that makes our device definitely different, is what goes deeper. That's what gets into the fat cells.
Okay,
So that's what goes in and helps open up the fat cells, liquefy the fat, and release it. So your body then takes it and naturally processes it like we normally would.
Okay.
You know, and your liver, your lymph system moves it around. So those are all parts of this process that we want to support. We want to support your liver. We want to support your lymph flow,
Okay.
circulation. It's all not just a simple process. We want to support the body in completing the process as we
Okay,
go
good.
on. The device has lots of studies that show that we're actually getting fat loss here. It's not just tightening, and it has different settings. We can dial it in to focus on what we want to and
Okay,
what's right
so-
for you and what your goals are.
And is this
Right.
on all parts of the body?
We can put them all over the place.
Oh,
We can put them
okay.
on under your arms.
Yeah, we definitely.
Yes,
under the arm.
A little bit on the back. you know.
Okay.
And the fat loss program that we do is 12 sessions ultimately.
And
over
does
time.
everybody have 12 sessions, or is that the?
In that, yeah, when you do the package like that,
Okay.
and we do have some people that know right away that 12 is probably not going to get them to their goal.
Okay.
So they can do 24, and we want to make sure that everyone's happy. That's what we're
Oh,
looking
that's
for
good. So
here.
it's customized.
Yeah, we absolutely do that.
That's
and we have
perfect.
some people that go through the process and maybe they don't have a lot of fat to lose. So we might do fat first and maybe finish with a couple extra aesthetics, that kind of tighten things
excited.
up.
Oh, this is great. Okay, so then you'll assess me and then you'll customize it.
yes.
All right, so we'll be able to tell everyone
Yeah.
how many sessions I need.
And the assessment process is going to be like a little bit of a before and after. So we want to
Okay.
do some measurements. Let's see how your body sucks this energy in, utilizes
Okay.
it, and you will have inches lost after the 15-minute session. Just one 15-minute
15
session.
minutes, that's
Yeah.
it.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah. The demo is very focused on the abdomen, but when you do a program, you come back in and we now going to measure a bunch of different places. We're going to measure your arms, chest,
So we'll start with the
abdomen,
stomach.
hips, legs.
That's right.
Yes.
Okay.
Right. Because
Right.
the other thing that's happening with the lights is it's not just focusing on those areas, it is increasing your whole metabolism on top of it. So you are going to lose in other places that we never put a panel on.
How
Your
much does it
calves,
increase your metabolism?
a fair amount. They say that it's about 1,800 calories of energy that is burned in those 15 minutes. That's
This
a lot.
is terrific, yeah.
The lights themselves are going to start the process and
Yes.
moving, and it's going to keep working for like another 4 to 6 hours.
Great.
That your body's still moving through processing. And one of the big parts of this is that we need you to be hydrated.
Okay.
The hydration is what's going to help move the fat out. We need
Right.
to eliminate it in all the ways we normally eliminate fat. So before and after, increasing water intake is huge. We want you to look at your whole life, and we're going to look and help you with your whole lifestyle to help this
Okay.
process go. And we want you to get the best results possible. You're going to do some time on our vibration plate. We're doing that because we want to make sure that your circulation is going, and we want to make sure that the lymph system is going. Your lymph has no pump like your heart circulatory system. It's muscle movement, it's all that stuff. We're supporting you on all those levels. We also have some supplements, a part of the process just to, support your liver, because your liver is going to process the fat.
Okay.
We're coming at this at a lot of different levels
Yeah, this
for
is
you.
Right.
great.
No,
This is
it's-
really thorough.
I was just going to say it's really
Yeah, it really is.
comprehensive. Yeah, no, that's great.
Yeah.
Love it. Okay, all right.
So now this is our Invisared machine.
Okay.
Here are the paddles.
All right. Do I
There's
line-
12 paddles.
Wow.
Debbie, we have you on the lights. We have all 12 pads on you. So your belly, and we did your arms. You have your laser glasses on, so you can't see anything when the laser starts. I'm going to get it set up, and you'll relax and take a nice 15-minute nap. How's that? While we melt your fat away. Okay. Okay. Ready to go. It's filtered sunlight, so it's very healthy for you.
So, do you
Oh my
like
gosh.
the lights?
Yeah, it was so relaxing. Now I'm all
It is.
tired.
I know. It's very calm, very relaxing there. We
Yes.
wanted that kind of environment. And we want you to rest for 15 minutes in there and
Okay,
relax,
yeah.
all right? So what we're going to do now is I'm going to do some post measurements. We're going to see, what changed on your body.
Okay.
And, what those differences are. And then we're going to follow up at the end, and we're going to do the shaker plate, the vibration plate. And
Okay.
that's what we're going to have you stand on, and we do 10-minute sessions. So typically when you're here, you're in there a couple minutes to set you up. It's a 15-minute session on the lights. You come back
Okay.
in here. It's like a half an hour that you're here ultimately.
Okay.
So we do have a recommendation of doing some arm weights as part of the circuit. Increasing your bone mass, which is really big for women as we get older.
Absolutely.
And it increases your muscle mass, and it increases circulation through, your full circulation and your lymph system, which is what we were talking about of releasing everything.
Right,
And I just
okay.
wanted to touch on and make sure you understood about the fat that we're, attacking in here
Yeah.
and releasing is so visceral fat is the deeper fat around your organs. And you need that because it's protective for your organs, but we don't need a lot of it.
Right.
And then the subcutaneous fat is what's just underneath the skin. So we're kind of attacking both. The visceral fat is the stubborn fat, the one that doesn't
Right.
want to go away as fast. So just make sure you understood
Heard
that.
of it, yes. So, of course, everybody's got to watch so that you can see my progress. Thanks, ladies, for having us. This has been great.
Yeah,
So much
so
fun.
so exciting.
you.
It was fun.
Okay.
Thank
We're
you.
happy for you.
And we'll be right back after this. We want to invite you to the ultimate live intuitive event. With renowned experts, we're about to embark on a mind-blowing experience.
Get ready for an extraordinary journey into the realm of the unknown. Whether it's matters of the heart, career choices, or spiritual growth, we've got you covered.
During the panel discussions, we are ready to take your burning questions and provide you with profound insights.
We have vendors, healing sessions, mini workshops, wine tasting, food, and more.
Join us at the Sheraton Parsippany on Sunday, November 12th. To find out more about everything we have, go to wellnessgala.com. We look forward to seeing you then. Hi, everyone. Today we are here with a special guest, Jen Bane, who has been a friend for years. And actually, Jen and Dina met like 22 years ago, is it? So I'm actually going to let Dina take the lead on this today and talk about all that great stuff.
Okay, great. Besides being my soul sister, Jen is an entrepreneur and a bit of a healer, but someone who really lives a holistic lifestyle.
Yes.
And Jen, if that's okay with you, we'd like to talk about that.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So first of all, I would like to say thank you for having me.
Of course. Thanks for being here.
Thank you. My pleasure. So my name is Jen Bane, and I've had an incredible health journey. I am completely holistic. At the age of 25, I was diagnosed with muscular dystrophy. It lay dormant in my system, and one day it came and really just took over my life. It's called facioscapulohumeral dystrophy. There is no cure. There is no anything for my disease. Dina is on a mission in life to find my cure, my healing. I have traveled all over the world, and I mean all over the world, looking for a cure. I believe that we are spiritual beings having a human experience.
Right.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. I love that saying.
I believe that change your thoughts, change your life.
Yes.
And that all we are is energy. Find out where the energy block is within you, and you can heal your body.
Wow.
Agreed.
So Jen lives it. Everything
Yeah,
that we
she is living proof.
bring to our audience, Jen lives. And so I think that you should tell us or tell the girls a little bit about some of the places that you have visited and things that you've tried.
Well, the most profound healing that I have ever experienced happened in 2017 in Brazil at a place called the Casa de Dominacio, also known as my spiritual home.
Mine too.
Dina brought me there.
So you went together?
We went
We
together.
went together. So the funny thing is that Dina thought that she was coming for me, right?
Oh,
And
yeah.
that we were going to
remember
have
that. I totally remember
Yes,
that.
yes.
Yes.
And what
That's
people
great.
really don't understand is when you go there, you have to be in a mindset to go, but really it's not an easy road to get there, and you're completely challenged. My greatest healing came from the Casa.
What would you say the healing was from that trip? Because it's not like you go there and bam, you're healed and it's 100%. And
Yeah.
but there were changes that happened.
Yes. So the biggest one was I was struggling walking, greatly struggling walking, struggling sitting down, struggling with every part of my life. I lost everything on the left side of my body, biceps, triceps. Then it went down into my legs, into my feet, which muscular dystrophy is normally asymmetrical. And I got it where it went to both sides of my body. So for me, it was, you can knock me down, but you can't knock me out. That is my motto in life.
That's great.
And it was a challenge. I believe that I am here to be an inspiration to people, to show you that it doesn't matter what disease that you have, that you can overcome anything by perseverance.
Absolutely.
And for those that know me, know that I have a mantra that is all over my house, and it is, I am strong, I am motivated, I am perseverance, and I am unstoppable. And my incantation is, every day, in every way, my body is getting strong and healthy.
And let's just say, you don't take any medicine, right?
Nothing.
Yeah. Only holistic.
Completely holistic.
It's amazing. And I guess I would imagine other people with this type of illness or disease, there must be tons of medicine for it, right?
There's nothing.
There's nothing.
There's nothing.
There's nothing.
Ah, wow.
There's not a cure.
Yeah,
There
no,
are
I knew
medications
that.
they give you for pain, which
I
she
see.
doesn't take.
Some more
There's
management.
There's management that
Okay. Manage
know-
the symptoms. Like,
yeah.
So was that your favorite place that you went to for healings? Was that your...
Well, yes, for sure, my favorite place for healings and I've gone there 9 times.
Wow.
oh my
Where
gosh,
else
I
have
didn't
you
even
been?
know that. That's crazy.
I've been to Cambodia, where I have been with a shaman and a medicine healer.
Wow.
And this was an amazing story too, because I had to take what's called a tuk-tuk to this place where I had no idea where I was going, nor did I care. I said, healing? I'm in, let's go. You know, anything that I could do to progress me and move me forward. Well, this one was unbelievable. You do anything, you know. For
Right.
me, that there's only one word that I can say that really represents me. It's faith. And faith, knowing that you're on the right road. So I met this healer, and he took what looked like a pencil, and he put it on my foot,
Okay.
and I was on fire. I mean, literally, my feet were on fire. My sister's looking at me like, she's screaming, like, what's going on here? And he's like, no. And, you know, and he asked me, he goes, when you were a little kid, did you get burnt? And I said, yes. I said, you know, I went to go reach for something and I dropped coffee and it spilled all over me.
Ooh.
And he proceeded to put this, what looked like a piece of gum in his mouth, and was chewing and chewing and chewing. And
I
all
just
of a
have
sudden,
to interrupt 1 second, because as serious as this story is, my girlfriend here comes back and she tells me this story, and I am horrified, because anything goes with me, but I'm like, Jen, she's like, it was great. So tell them what he did real quickly, and then
he looked at me and he goes, and he spit all over me, and I was covered in red, and he goes, and you cannot wash it off tonight. And I went, I have to stay like this? He goes, yes, this is part of your healing.
Oh.
And the funny thing about it was, like, you don't think anything of it at the time,
Okay.
right? Yeah. But it was like things that were going on in my feet. My feet were burning. And that has been, you know, I can't feel my big toe on my left side. Okay. I used to be a competitive gymnast. I used to be a triathlon training coach.
Fitness instructor?
A fitness instructor. I taught everything underneath the sun. And for me, living a really, let's call it a normal life, and having it stripped from you was a challenge in itself, because you're so used to being active that it was like, oh, but I have found ways to overcome. There is no...
You already are.
Well, I beat it already. I felt like I've
Yeah.
beat it already.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Of
Yeah,
course.
you already
I
have.
mean, yeah, I've known you for years myself. I mean, I know.
No, Jen, you're inspirational to everyone who knows
Yes,
you.
absolutely.
And it's how you live your life, but not just in the face of this extreme adversity. Like, it's almost the other things that you do are so inspirational that it almost overshadows this tremendous thing that would blow anybody away.
Jen, well, thank you so much for being here. It was really a treat. And
Yeah.
you're an
Thank you. Quite a
inspiration.
journey.
Yes.
Quite a journey. Yes, you're such an inspiration.
And we will
Namaste,
see you
my
at
sister.
Heavenly very soon.
Yes, like
And
Thank
we'll
you.
be right back after this.
Hi, I'm Dr. John Marinkovic. I'm a chiropractor located in Paramus, New Jersey. My brother, Dr. Pete, and I developed the perfect pillow in order for you to have the perfect night's sleep. This pillow is so unique that it puts your neck in the proper position so you get the best night's sleep that you possibly can. And each one can be customized to fit your individual needs that matches to you and your bed. Come in to see me for your own personal consultation.
Hi, everyone. So today we're here with one of our favorite people.
Yes.
Lee
Thank you.
Grabarczyk. Yes. And Lee is an intuitive and an artist, but that just doesn't really explain everything you do.
There's just so much to talk
There's
about.
so much to talk about. So I'm
Yes.
going to let you tell us a little bit about how you work and
Well, thank
Roll
you.
with it.
I work intuitively, and I create sacred geometric forms based on the energy system of a person.
Right.
So it is all done through the exchange. We talk, we discuss a little bit about their background, etc. And then from there, I get imagery, usually in sleep, during dream states, etc. And I start rendering it. And then when it's complete, they tell me the significance of it, because a lot of it is really so specific to their own life that they know better than anybody. Colors, the shapes, the meaning of them, etc., the style, it's the affirmation that goes with it, and all of that.
sort of like a soul logo, we
Little
used to
soul
say?
logo, yes,
Yes.
yes. Because so much of our world, people feel, in physics, is created out of these geometric forms, these tetrahedrons, these shapes that create our reality formed by consciousness. And so they create their own energy signatures, and these signatures have their own power and strength.
You've actually had images come to you that weren't for someone in particular, right?
Yes.
I know that it has
Yes, like the
driven
recent
you.
one,
Yeah.
yes. Yeah, like the one that was dealing with creation that I just came in, and that ties into this ancient Egyptian glyph. So yes, there's some of them that just come in and they're meant to come in, and I simply roll them out, and they come in the order where they're supposed to come in. I just am a trusted servant. I do not govern. I just roll them out.
Right.
And what's fantastic is when people see them, even though, you know, people can look at the collection and then they're drawn to something, and then Lee tells them the meaning, and it's just,
Yeah,
it's amazing.
perfect.
It's amazing
Right.
because
It's
it just
amazing, and
goes
it's
right to the
always-
heart.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly what you need to hear
Exactly.
at that time, or
Yep.
what's going on with you. Yes.
Yeah, the diagnostic ability of it is really crazy,
Yes.
even for me, because
Yeah.
I'm constantly blown away by, really?
Yeah.
Because some of them are very specific
Yes.
about a particular challenge at work or family or health issue, et cetera, and they'll pick it, and then the mark, the glyph, the geometric form will be exactly that thing. And then when they're in the experience of it, it kind of has its own influence. You know, sacred geometry and different kinds of faiths has been around for thousands of years. This is nothing new. And we have symbolism, man and his symbols by Carl Jung. We have these symbols for a reason. They stand for things. And even in old cave drawings, there were consistently 33 or 44 different shapes that occurred throughout the world. Why are people always drawn to certain images? Why are they always drawn to, what is the affirming nature of that? And I think that is found within these fairly complicated forms that I create.
So Lee, how much does color come into play? Because there's an emotional component, you're pulled to it, but they're just beautiful to
They're
look
gorgeous. Yeah.
Well, color is incredibly significant. Color is symbolic within the chakras. You can see each of them has their own meaning. The combination of colors may have relevance to the person, but the vibrancy of the color is also something to take into account.
Talk to us about your intuitive abilities, and we want to talk about our event that we're having November 12th
Yes,
with the
very
panel.
excited. Very excited.
Oh my
Very
gosh!
excited about that.
Yeah, so I kind of want your insight on that before you're all together giving insight and messages. So.
Whatever it is that a person has energetically attach themselves to or is energetically blocked is, to me, something that I pick up on. It's very, it kind of almost draws a lot of my attention. You could think of it as a focal point. Something, you know, imagine if you were trying to get to something in your life and you hadn't gotten to it yet. You keep thinking about it. You'd be saying, oh my goodness, I need to mail that, or I need to call that person up and make those plans for whatever. So whatever that is that person's working on has a kind of energetic focus to it. Sometimes people aren't even aware of that, but I can pick up on that, and that's how we start.
The most beautiful thing I find with Lee, because everybody is going to be blown away by what he can bring and what you deliver in a message, but it's so pure. There's no opinion. And sometimes Lee will be giving a reading and go, oh, where did that come from? Right?
It's true. He does that a lot.
Because there's no opinion. There's no ego. It's just, it's incredible.
Well, thank
And
you.
that is a rare thing, to be able to just deliver it
like
that, which is great.
It is so important that the reader be aware of their own shadow, that they have worked through their own issues. I mean, even in traditional psychotherapy, you can't, if I am not clear on what it is that I'm about, and I can't understand my own dynamic, then I'm going to end up projecting. So the key is to suspend that and be just an open vessel that allows that person's experience to come in. It's really not about me. It shouldn't be about me. It has nothing to do with me. I am just a facilitator. I'm just a trusted servant in their own process, which they've entrusted me. And the ability of the person to trust and open up to me is a good tell onto the quality of the reading.
Great.
We are all very excited about what's happening with the panel on the 12th, but why don't you give us your take on it?
I am very, very excited about it because this group of people is incredibly powerful individually, but through a collective consciousness, and the energy that supports itself in the process of its own discovery and its own being and becoming. They are no nonsense. They are the real deal. And it's the thing about working with intuitives. It is the best of the best. When working with intuitives, we energetically raise our vibration by our association. You could call it the quickening. You know, we have this experience, and all of the people who are going to be there in that room are going to share in that. You have different skill sets, but yet we have a common theme, and we are a collective consciousness, and it is powerful. To me, it's like you're in this experiential trip. Well, where is this going to go when we have all of this awareness? Where is this? What is going to come up out of this? What are we going to inspire within the context of this event that will then have certain relevance? Because we're aspiring to something much bigger than ourselves. So what comes in out of that is then radiating out to that group.
It's not even just about the questions that are going to come in and the messages that people are going to get. Because somebody asks a question from our audience, and they're a proxy, right? They're asking a question that affects everyone, but very, very key and very unique. And people are going to feel this, but not know this going in. So is that you're going to raise the vibration. The vibration of everybody in that room is going to raise.
It's going to be a fabulous day. I'm very excited to have the panel. And then we're also going to have all kinds of other things going on during the day. But then we'll have a special VIP ticket with a meet and greet. Just with the panel. And then, of course, Conchetta Bertoli is going to join us, our celebrity guest host. And she's always great.
And the people are, you know, when you're working in intuition, there's a natural sociability that goes with that. There has to be. You know, if I didn't love people, I couldn't do what I do. And I think each of the people who are in this have that love of others.
And
that is going to also be a part of that energy. And then, who knows? I mean, I know people who come into these events who discover their own intuition. They find out their own abilities, and maybe through the experience of this, they learn that they have this affinity for crystals or some kind of energy work or some kind of other aspect of holistics that they maybe have been dormant, but in the crucible or in the experience of this triggers that for them.
Absolutely. Well, I hope that we see you at the Sheraton in Parsippany on Sunday, November 12th for our panel and so much more. It's going to be a day like you've never seen before. So come join us, and we will see you then. And thanks for being with us today.
Thank you for having me.
All right, and we'll be right back after this.
The tip of the week is the IUL, which is the Index Universal Life. It is a savings account that does not lose value in a market crash. If you'd like more information, please reach out. Thank you.
Thanks for watching today, and be sure to check out balanceyourlife.tv and subscribe to our YouTube channel.